Okay, for everybody out there that's in the market for a 7-passenger vehicle, this is one that I think you might want to come down and take a look at. This is a 2017. It's a Kia Sorento. It's the SX Plus model, so it's got like the leather seats, panoramic sunroof, all kinds of good stuff. So when we do the walk around here on it, we'll try to point out some of that stuff. First you're going to go notice it's got really nice aluminum wheels with a little gray inset, good tires on it. It's got fog lights across the front, nice bug deflector up top. Help protect the hood from rock chips. And you might, who knows, you might even get lucky. It might even, rock might even hit that little thing and then just bounce right over the roof, so you don't end up getting a cracked windshield. We did put a new windshield in it when we did the safety inspection, so that's new. Inside, we got leather seats. You can see it's got the power passenger seat as well. Big glove box in here. Just open this up, press the button, and like, I think they kept the whole pulp mill running in Whitecourt for about 2 months, making all the paper for those owner's manuals. They're about that thick if you start reading them. So I think one of them's in French though, so it shouldn't be too bad. All-weather floor mats, and underneath those you can see there's some carpeted mats underneath too, so you can kind of decide what you want to use. I would recommend taking one of them out. We just kind of left both of them in there so you could find them, but if you leave both of them in there, well, it can affect your floor mat affect your pedals on the driver's side when you're driving, so we usually recommend you yank them out. Infinity sound system, lots of map pockets and storage. In the back, same thing. We've got a 3-bench here with a pull-down armrest. You can flip that up for the 3rd passenger. You can also grab the seat. I'm just going to pull the handle here, and that'll slide ahead like that. And now you got access to the rear seats. So there's 2 seats back there as well. If you wanted to put the extra person in the back, you can. And then this just kind of slides back when you're done and out of the way. On the back, you have a couple little power points down there, so if the kids want to plug their phones or stuff in, they can charge them while you're driving. Might need an adapter plug or whatever. Some more storage bins. It's got the little vent shade here that you just lift this up and hook it up top. And then what that does is it just kind of makes it a little bit darker in there, so if you've got little guys in car seats and stuff, they don't end up getting all cooked up with overheating and stuff like that in the sun. Go to the back of the vehicle here. You can see we got the SX V6 logo on the back. I'm going to press a button here on the key fob. Press and hold the unlock button, and it's got the power rear hatch. Slides up and out of the way. These back seats, they fold down. You can just lay these down here just by pulling this strap that I pulled, and then they just push forward like that, and now you got a lot more storage area. This here, if you look at the photos on our actual website, this books into these 2 spots here. You can decide which one you want to use, and then it pulls back and locks into place here. So it kind of keeps like a little cargo area cover. So if you want to use it as a 5-passenger with lots of storage, that's the way you would rather run it. And then if you do end up need an extra seat, you just got to set this thing down and then flip the seats up so the kids can get in the back. It also has the rear heater controls. Or rear AC controls there too for the rear passengers, so they can kind of crank those up and down when they're getting a little too hot. So press that button. You can see the gate power closes by itself as well. Go to the side here. Take a look in this side. You can see similar features. It has a shade on this way too, so if you want to put the car seat behind the driver, you can. In the front, we've got power windows, power locks. We've got power mirrors. We've got memory seating, so you can program up to 2 different drivers and it'll move the seats. The driver has a bit more options on the power seating, so you can go forward and back. It's got a lumbar support adjustment, that kind of stuff. Inside here, traction control. You got your lane sense warnings, your dash brightness, fuel gauge. We can also pop the rear hatch from here if we want. Just going to fire it up. Inside, we'll let it roll over. There's a system check. Goes with the doors open. Got 150,926 K on it at the time of this little video. Nice big tack, easy to read, speedometer, that kind of stuff. Then we got some control panels here. This is for your radio, your volume and up and down, that kind of stuff. And then this stuff over here is your cruise control, and you can also use it to change your dash inset. There's different screens you can access on that center screen with the speedometers. Nav system. Nice big screen too. You can go if you want to just do the bigger map, you can do that, and it'll just load up a bigger version of it. So it's nice and easy to see. Lots of different control settings and stuff that you can kind of piddle around in there with. Automatic climate control. You just set it the temperature you want, and let it go. We've got cooled seats, heated steering wheel, so all the fancy stuff. This, you just press this button, it flips up. We've got another power point, a couple more plug-ins there as well for charging if you want to do that. Over here, we've got our diff lock, so if you want to go into 4x4, you can lock your front and rear wheels together. And you can also change your drive mode between economy, sport, and normal. So depending on how you're driving the vehicle, you can it just changes your shift pattern, shift points and stuff. You should try to get you a little bit better fuel economy. You can also turn off your park sensors if they're beeping at you all the time when you're backing up. It's kind of handy if you get like lots of dirt on your rear bumper and stuff and they start beeping at you. You just reach down and flick them off. Little storage in here, more power points, little tray that lifts out, so you got some place to store some odds and ends. Up top, there's the panoramic sunroof. Kind of scan to the back. You can see it's got like 2 panels, so pretty much the whole roof. Well, 3/4 of the roof, I guess, is all glass, which is kind of cool. And then to close it, you just kind of hit that button. It'll slide that shade closed. You can see it kind of power and close there. The other thing you can do, too, if you want, is that sunroof will pop open, too. If you want to go ahead and do that, you can. So just depends how hot it is and warm out and that kind of stuff. This pops open. You got a little storage area for some sunglasses. Keep them tucked up out of the way so you're not falling down and you're or losing them and they're rolling around on the floor and falling on the floor. Vanity mirror here for the driver as well. Okay, trying to keep this video as quick as I could. So if you're interested in getting yourself a little 7-passenger vehicle, you don't really want to buy a minivan, not sure you want to go to a real big SUV, this would be a great one to come down and take a look at. It's priced right, it's affordable, and it looks great in red. So come on down, let's get together and have a cup of coffee, and we'll send you home in a new Kia Sorento to your driveway. Hope to see you soon.